Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, on the Bitcoin chart, we are dealing at the moment with a rally. The price has reached my target for this stronger wave 5. Did explain to you in the last videos that it would be ideal to get one more high to 59,515. The next fib level above was even reached at 60,128, but we couldn't break above it. So we're now in this sort of space between the 2.382 and the 2.618 fib extensions without any sign that a top has formed. Nice move on a Friday. As I said, I think earlier today I mentioned that last few Fridays have actually been quite volatile. So again, this is just an intraday update as we're heading into the weekend. And I want to explain to you the two pathways that I see now as probable. The white count is obviously the one that has so far worked out nicely. We have a 5-wave move to the upside, and even that 5th wave is technically complete, but now pretty much extended, even with that push above 59,515. So with an extended 5th wave there, we have to be very mindful that this is okay at the moment. It can still be a 5-wave move, but I see it morph into something different. And that's the wave count that I showed you already in the last video, but didn't really put onto the chart. I just explained that it is possible that this A wave here that we're tracking already finished here, but in 3 waves. That's always the problem with these patterns. Sometimes A waves are just 3-wave patterns. Then the pullback was possibly the B wave, and then a C wave to the upside could be unfolding right now, but it would be a 5-wave move that's already in the making. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, which can send us closer to 65k in a more direct fashion without any deep pullbacks. This is going to become more probable. A second. Whoops. No, I think there was one in between. Just want to add the next fib level. No, come on. Ooh, it doesn't delete that one. Not sure why. 2. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I wanted to add the 2.786 fib level here to the chart. So I want to give it a little bit more space in this white wave count, but as soon as we get a break above and sustain above 60,500 pretty much, yeah, this 2.786 extension, I would see this 5th wave as too long. It's too extended. And if that's happening, then the orange wave 3 is likely already unfolding. So these are the two pathways. We were watching for higher. That's why I highlighted, look, we've got 5 waves up. We're rather looking for higher. And as long as support levels hold, yeah, that is why a 5-wave move up gives us these signals, right? 5 waves typically indicate that we are in an uptrend. Whether this eventually transforms into a larger 3-wave move, as the orange scenario suggests, or it's a 5-wave move that gives us a decent pullback in white wave B, the overall focus whenever we see 5 waves into one direction is that we follow that direction. So the two pathways I see is the white count, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Yeah, could stretch a little higher, but shouldn't really break and sustain above 60.5k. Then from here, a pullback is now needed to keep the white count alive. Ideally, well, if a pullback occurs, I would expect it to hold 54,158. Doesn't mean we have to test that level, but we should hold above before then a C wave rally to the upside unfolds in 5 waves. And then we have an A, B, C structure. And yeah, and this C wave to the upside could then take us towards the mid 60k region. Now in the, let's say, alternative but also very likely scenario, the way it's going, we're going higher more directly, also probably towards the mid 60k region. Once we know more precisely which scenario it is, we can calculate the targets more precisely. But bear in mind, up here around 65k we have that previous swing high. So there is some structural resistance, but then we would go up more directly in a third wave, which could extend a little more. Then we would get another 4-5 pattern to complete the C wave. If we get there like that, okay, then we have to be very mindful that this could be, the third wave. Depends on how high we get, because let's zoom out a little bit. For a third wave to be a viable, and it will be messy, it will continue to be messy. For a third wave to reach the, first ideal target, it should actually get above 71K. So we'll have to see how this develops. It is a matter of taking it level by level, because this third wave should actually sit up here. So we have to see how it develops. We really have to take it level by level, because this circle C should take us towards 70K, yeah? But I only see that if we get probably another layer of waves in here or something. We'll see how that develops. It's because we're dealing with corrective structures, we have to be really, really flexible, okay? We have to be really flexible. If we're tracking the micro here, there are just too many options. For example, because we're dealing with ABC structures, these can morph so frequently, right? We can really only get confidence that the white count is unfolding towards the 100K region as soon as we get all these 5 waves completed, and that's going to be a journey. That's going to be a journey. And yeah, only with these 5 waves. Now, that doesn't mean you have to wait for all 5 waves to make a trade, but it means without getting all these 5 waves, it can always be a B wave, which will break down again. So for example, the B wave here, right? And when we rally here and fill in this pattern, it could be a B wave top. So be ready for a lot of adjustments along the way, but that's been the case throughout August already. It is just this sideways range that we've been in since March, okay? This ongoing sideways range where we're still fighting. I mean, what we're dealing with here, see, since the 5th of August, the price hasn't really moved much, actually just sideways. So we haven't got much movement. This could even turn into some kind of a triangle. So, I mean, hopefully not, but that's also a possibility. So yeah, I'm tracking a lot of options in parallel, but we have levels to watch at any juncture. And before I forget, later today, I will send out our weekly newsletter. So you can register for that completely for free. You'll find the link in the description. And it takes you to our website, to the newsletter page. And then later today, it'll be sent out. And yeah, thanks again for watching. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.